really thrive on systems and processes. You love the financial aspect of running a business. So you developed systems and processes in your company. How challenging was that?
It was kind of some of the experience I had with you doing lighting design. One thing we kind of realized was, you were trying to duplicate yourself by bringing me in and teaching me what to do. But then, even though there were two of us, we still we could only double our effort. It wasn't really scalable. And so, taking that into Mosquito Squad, what I realized, they had like 4 places where you had to do database entry. And I'm like, a spreadsheet, QuickBooks, a Sugar CRM, and then a Street Sync for routing. And every customer you got, I had to sit there at night, enter in all their information into each system. And I'm like, this is insanity. I am not doing this. And realizing what they had, I was like, yeah, I can't do that. So I started really studying like, all right, well, how do I make this more efficient? Because I don't have time to do this. Like, I got to go to work tomorrow. And, so I started testing out different things, reading, and that was really the motivating factor of trying to develop systems to better manage workload. And, then when you had the system, developing the process that it was going to go through. And, back then, this was before cloud internet. My process was like, you get an intake form and you write it on a piece of paper. And then I got longer pieces of paper that had a piece that you could tear off. And, and it, I think probably '08, I ran into a situation where I found like a stack of leads like this thick. And I'm like, did we ever contact these people? And it was on somebody's desk underneath a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, oh. So that was where I really started to jump into, all right, well, we need a online CRM that can be accessed anywhere. And, and that's what I ended up finding. And then I realized, well, now I need something for operations. And so we were able, through systems and processes, we were able to move through those key barriers, trying to get to the first million. I think it took me 4 years to get to $1 million. Took me another, I don't know, 2 years after that to hit 2 million, and then I think total was 8 years to get to 3 million in sales, and that was really built on trying to refine systems and processes. And then, working on people, that was the third component. So, it was a lot of rapid growth and trying to solve for those problems that pushed us forward. And then, it's just, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of fun, but, without those things, we wouldn't have been successful.